upgrade sponsored by Napoleon Grills. Upgrade your grilling game. So Magic Johnson is done as the Lakers president. And the question now is, what's next? Bill Orm of The Athletic wrote that Jeannie Buss needs to reach out to people like Jerry West, Pat Riley, Spurs GM R.C. Buford, or Thunder GM Sam Presti to fill Magic's shoes. Chris Broussard back with us. Chris, where does Jeannie Buss go from here?
First thing I do is I walk across the hallway.
I agree.
And I sit down with Mr. Jerry West.
Yep.
And look, Jerry West is 80. Now, he's the best.
He is.
He is in the best shape of any 80-year-old I have ever seen, okay? If he's up to it, if he's up to being a president more so than a consultant and, you know, not having all those responsibilities, I don't even have to look at anybody else. I would just hire Jerry West.
Think he'd do it?
He got a good deal with the Clippers, and he's got an owner who will pay him.
Steve Ballmer got a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
And remember, Jerry got pushed out the back door because of Jeannie's relationship with Phil Jackson, who was gaining more and more power and authority within the confines of the organization. Jerry did not like that, and so he walked away. They sort of agreed to disagree on it. Would he forgive and forget?
I will say this. I think that when Magic was hired, I think Jerry West would have went back. I don't think Magic wanted Jerry West because who would have got the credit for turning him around? Jerry West.
Well, Magic, you get the blame because this is in shambles. You got to take the blame.
So that shows maybe he would go back.
Wow.
Look, it'd be a lot more. I mean, he's obviously doing stuff for the Clippers, but it's not the hands-on president. You know, it's not the president.
He's the big picture overseer.
Right.
But does he not have the Clippers better position than the Lakers are right now? He just does. So would he say, "Oh, I'm good with this"? I don't think so.
You don't think he'd take it?
I don't think he would take it.
No,
I don't think Steve Ballmer would let him take it because
I don't know what
he would pay him
contractual
even
deal he
more.
has.
Now, I would also, if I can't get Jerry West, I would look at Pat Riley.
So would I.
Miami's obviously a great situation for him. He's got some ownership stakes, but he's got the big house in Malibu. Look, what better way to...
He does. That's a good point.
Yeah,
he does.
I mean, he's got... What better way to wrap up your career than to do it with the Lakers, who you played for? You obviously were this awesome coach with them.
Right.
And you get back with LeBron.
Just as Dwayne walks into the sunset, you walk into the sunset.
Because Miami's going nowhere.
Yep.
The Heat are just stuck.
No time soon.
Stuck in mediocrity.
Okay. Good point.
Go ahead.
I got some... Go ahead.
Keep going.
Well, those are the two big names.
Okay.
Then, of course, David Griffin. Who it could be. It could be David Griffin and Ty Lue back with the Lakers.
Get the band back together.
Right,
Get the band back together.
Right? Masai Ujiri. I would look at him in Toronto. Because here's the thing with Masai. If they lose Kawhi, there's a ceiling to what you can accomplish in Toronto.
They got a lot of young, nice players.
But right, if they lose Kawhi, they're not winning a championship.
Okay.
Probably ever. Now, he's from Nigeria, Masai, so maybe the international thing, being in Toronto isn't as big a deal as to him as not being in America, but to win championships, I think he's going to have to leave Toronto. He's got them right there, but if Kawhi's out,
you done.
There's a ceiling. Because you're not getting big-time free agents. I'm sorry.
Nope.
You know, so I would look at him, and, you know, Sam Presti's name out there, Troy Weaver, who's the assistant GM in OKC, he would be good. And Michael Winger, who is in L.A. with the Clippers now, was an assistant to Sam Presti, was in Cleveland before. So I think those are some names they should look at if you can't get the two big dogs. Yeah.
The best name on your list is Pat Riley plus Spoelstra coming to L.A. to save the Lakers. Yeah, I think he'd bring Eric with him. Why wouldn't he?
Right.
I don't know.
What about what Bron gonna say?
I don't know. It seems like he liked Eric.
They won titles, which that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think Spoelstra's a good coach.
Not
I don't
great.
think he's tremendous.
No, I got it.
Right, but
do I think that Jeannie Buss will consider bringing back Phil Jackson in this role? I do think she will consider it, and she better not. She just better not.
Right. That's more of the same, right?
Much more of the same.
Mom and pop stuff.
Now, I like your idea of David Griffin just because I do respect him, and I've enjoyed him on the NBA network because he's very good. He's well-spoken, and you can see how
he thinks,
how clever he is.
He is.
It's interesting. I'm going to make this prediction. I think Jeannie is family-oriented, and she's going to stick with what she knows, and it was very significant to me. It was shocking to me Last night, Magic out of nowhere thanked Linda. And I'm like, Linda? And he said, it was great working with Linda. Linda Rambis? Really? So Linda Rambis now has a pretty strong part of this operation, and she's Jeannie's. I think they're best friends, right?
Best friends. She's always at the game.
So she already has input. And Kurt showed up on a late season road trip unannounced. He rode the team plane wherever they were going, just to sort of oversee and observe. So is it possible that she would just elevate Linda and Kurt as the new GM sort of power couple? I'm going to bet that's what she will lean toward.
Really?
Doing. Well, it's because it's what you know and trust.
But here's the thing. Do what you've always done, you get what you've always got.
Right.
Okay.
What do they got?
Because they've been a mess since Dr. Buss died.
Yes. The last 6 years have been abysmal. Yeah.
Okay. Whose fault is that?
There's no blame.
Bottom line.
Well, Jeannie was involved, her brother Jim.
Yeah.
Magic's involved. Yeah, there's enough blame to go around.
Okay, but you have to start with Jim and Jeannie.
Yes.
Like buck stops on their desk,
absolutely.
Right? Okay? So she has to fix it now. And that's you said she showed guts and heart, but this is the biggest decision she's ever going to. This is a tough one
for her.
And I'm sure she misses her dad right now.
Right. Because look, she was good when she ran business for the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's a basketball person.
No.
I mean, so what is, this is a tough situation for her. You know, to go out and get, that's why you got to bring in one of those older guys we talked about to advise you. That's what Magic was supposed to do, advise her. But it's a tough situation.
Okay, did the bridge get burned between LeBron and Pat Riley? Because it didn't end well over
him leaving.
Yes.
LeBron, LeBron was used to having more carte blanche with the Cavaliers when he's first in Cleveland, and didn't get that. I mean, he got treated like a regular player. Yeah. Maybe he's a little bit more, but some of his family members, they didn't get that special treatment in the arena and stuff like that.
Didn't he want Maverick to fly in the plane, or maybe
Randy? Well, yeah, it was some. I think it was Randy, but yeah, there was
and
something
Pat
with
said
that.
no.
Yeah, I think toward the end maybe they let him a little, but when they realized he might leave, but it didn't end that well. But look, LeBron reconciled with Dan Gilbert.
Yeah.
So we do know that LeBron.
It's easy. You know what? As you get older, Skip, you realize stuff. You harboring these ill feels.
I wouldn't know, but go ahead.
You know what I've learned? I got this trait from my grandma. I'm not gonna let anybody hold my feelings hostage. Yeah. Because while I'm up here angry and bitter with you going on living your life. Right. So you know what, Skip? I've learned to forgive. I don't harbor any animosity like I used to. I used to be, somebody do something bad to me, I was wishing 100 deaths on them. But now, hey, it's
okay,
cool.
so what's the best fit for LeBron James right now?
Jerry West, David Griffin.
Jerry West and David Griffin?
No, Jerry West.
Number one?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Or it could, you could bring them both. What about Jerry West as president or consultant and David Griffin as GM? Because I think Rob Pelinka is probably in trouble. Yeah, because whoever's coming in is going to want control.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then Luke
got to go. Because normally
he probably has
to have a coach to survive 3 organizational changes, that's unprecedented.
Yep.
Now, he ain't that good. Now, I can see if he's one of these, what's the guy? Pop. Yep. If he's Pop, I can understand Pop.
Yep.
But a guy that hadn't won anything and to survive 3 organizational changes, that would be unprecedented.
And I remind you, the whole idea of the Magic Rob Pelinka tandem was flawed from the start because neither had any experience at all because Rob Pelinka was an agent.
He was Kobe's agent.
I mean, he knows how to do some contractual things, but other than that.
And Rob Pelinka was a big-time agent. Yeah. He had Kobe, James Harden, Kevin Durant at one time. He stole players from other agents and had players stolen from him. My point is, he developed some enemies around that. People looking at Bob Myers in Golden State. Yeah, he was an agent. He wasn't a big-time agent.